Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Melissa Estevillo. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist and owner of Biltmore Psychology and Counseling. Today I wanted to talk with you guys about what steps you can take if your relationship has been stressed due to the pandemic. Because guys, lots of relationships have really been struggling right now. And so lots of couples have come and said, what do we do to try to get out of this rut and get out of this negative cycle that we've been in that's just been so hard in these current times? So one of the first things that I think is so important is to recognize that this is an extremely stressful situation and that's not the fault of your partner. So couples will often come in and we'll talk about, is there something that's really been difficult within the relationship? There's communication problems or conflict or things that are really a problem with the two people together. And those are internal stressors within the relationship. But what is really hard for a lot of couples is when they have what I call external stressors that are really pressing on the relationship. So in-laws that are difficult, loss of a job, a pandemic. And so it's important to be able to see there's not something intrinsically wrong with our partner. This is stressful. We need to find another way to be able to handle this situation. But really, a lot of the stress that has been so difficult is about something external that has been heavy and weighing on the relationship. And that's not about that person. That's about the environment that we're in. So that's an important step to be able to recognize those key differences. I think a second one that's really important is to remember that you're both on the same team and to communicate that frequently. You know, some of the couples that I've worked with for a while will almost kind of roll their eyes as they hear me say that statement over and over again. But so often we get into conflict when it feels like one person has to win, one person has to lose. And when we're in that dynamic, we're always losing. It's always bad. And so compromise in which one person gets what they want and another person doesn't isn't really helpful compromise. We have to be on the same team. We have to be coming together. And so when we're in conflict, being able to just even, say that to our partner, I'm on your side, I'm on your team, I get it. I might be mad, I might not agree with you, but I am for you, can do so much to bring a stressed relationship together. And then a third thing, as cheesy as this is I think that when we're in really stressful times, it's important to remember some of the reasons why we fell in love with this person. And this is why this is so key. I feel like sometimes people come in and say, we used to be able to communicate so well. We used to have so much that really drew us together. And then all of a sudden, we just can't do it anymore. And I just refuse to believe that we all of a sudden lose skills. We just lose our ability to talk, lose our ability to connect. Something has gotten in the way of our ability to be able to access that and really be able to jive together as a couple. And so being able to go back to those early times and say, that person is the person that I fell in love with, that person is still right here in front of me, even though I don't see them acting that same way, is really huge to be able to bring the couple together and have them be more on the same wavelength and going in the right direction. So again, for a lot of those stressed couples out there, it's so important for you to know that lots of couples are going through this, that this is a very, very difficult time, and that we'll get through this to the other side. We just have to hold each other tight and never forget that the other person really loves us. So for more content like this, you can always subscribe, leave questions in the comments below, and we'd love to be able to hear more from you guys. In the meantime, take care, and don't forget to love on your partner.